We do not know when a crisis is going to come, and a crisis is not the time to learn. Crisis is the time to demonstrate what you have learned.
Doing CPR is important because it actually gives people a chance at hope. When a person is in sudden cardiac arrest, they are clinically dead or dying. If nothing is done within the first 10 minutes, then the person has 0% chance of survival. In most cases, first responders come within 8 to 10 minutes. So if someone does CPR on their loved one or whoever they're with at the time, they actually increase the odds of survival for the person.
The work that we're currently doing with 6 churches here in the Detroit area has been funded by the DMC Foundation. They have put funds into the community, specifically with faith-based organizations, to train and educate individuals on how to act in case of a cardiac emergency.
African Americans are at a greater risk for high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, and it's important to talk about these things because it's a safe space. People feel comfortable, they trust the members, they trust the bishop.
The church always is a central place for important conversations, and the conversation about health is the most important.
Church historically focuses on the spiritual side, but there's a visible side of us as well as an invisible side, and that visible side needs to be cared for as well.
As a minister, we should all be concerned about the whole man, mind, body, and spirit. And so being associated with the Heart Association is a great avenue to be able to do that. As you know, heart disease is one of the major killers.
So if the American Heart Association partners with churches, we have a better chance of getting community buy-in. It's a place where people are going to gather every week.
So today we will be going through an actual practical drill. One of our largest goals was certainly meeting a church where they were at. The team members identified who their team lead was, who's responsible for dialing 911. We really wanted to make sure that the team members had their AED in a position that was visible and accessible. And then from there, we took them through actually acting through a CPR scenario.
I have a passion for education. I believe that people suffer for lack of knowledge. What we've done now is prepare a hierarchy that in the event of an emergency, who needs to respond, how they need to respond, where the equipment is located, what we would do in the case of an emergency, and we're going to make sure that the membership is aware of it as well.
We were really looking for where those gaps were and educating and training people on how to close those gaps.
Through the grant, they've received funding for AEDs, and we've conducted drills so that the response team is comfortable with what they're doing.
Their participation in our hands-only CPR training at our health fairs has been extremely well received.
And as we implement this program in more congregations, they share the knowledge with individuals who share it with other individuals. You actually create a community of lifesavers.
It's through the training I'm more confident that I can assist in the event of an emergency.
So I just think it's important to continue the education, continue the awareness and the conversation. It literally saves lives to know CPR.
CPR is a second chance.